everyone. Good evening, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, shall we? Alright, well, we are level 20 with our Djinni of Gozag, and, well, we've been on a pretty good mission so far. Our highest skill is shields, which is funny. Let me take a look at our character. We have a +0 kite shield, which needs improved. We have some pretty serious scale mail. We have a hilariously anti-cold helmet, a reasonable cloak, some other okay items, and our resists are doing okay except for negative energy. We have a Staff of Conjuration, which has boosted our spell potency significantly with this character. We are currently casting Starburst and Iron Shot, and can cast Spellforge Servitor with a decent fail rate. So our spell kit is strong. We're casting well with our scale mail. We have a 27 armor class, and we have cleared the lair, the spider's nest, the swamp, the orcish mines, and we need to take out the next level of the dungeon. Hoss, how's it going, my friend? Thanks for the follow. We also need to do the vaults. And so let's go ahead and get to the vault. Oh, Enon, what's up? Good evening. That's a spam account? Alright, then I shouldn't talk to it. It's weird if I talk. Why do those things even exist? What's it doing? I guess I shouldn't ask the robots questions. They get angry. Alright, I'm going to go to the vaults. And here we go. Dive in. We insert the Gossamer rune into the lock, and it opens wide. And boom. You banned them from your channel earlier, Enon? Yeah, I should be savvy enough to do stuff like that myself. Now, speaking of savvy, we're in the vaults, so this could be our very first opportunity to start bribing a branch of the dungeon. We couldn't do it in the spider's nest or the swamp because not really bribable things in there, but now we can. Alright, there's a wizard and some uglies. Let me look at the wizard. I think Snack was saying that these got changed so they all have banishment. And yeah, they do. Because they all have the same spellbook, I think. So they've got Fireball and Banishment. 19% is actually higher than I want to see it. So I'm going to kind of step back. And I'm going to see if I can summon my Spellforge Servitor. I miscast it. That's a shame. And here comes one. Let me try it one more time. There we go. And what we'll do is we'll just Iron Shot this guy. And I'm going to try to Iron Shot this guy. Yeah, get the wizard. Got him. And we're just throwing Iron Shot. And our Spellforge Servitor, as you can see here, is also doing some stuff. Chanting. And he cast Iron Shot, I believe, at the ugly thing. We had distracted by gold. So all kinds of things were going off there. And it worked out great. Just go ahead and throw another one. Ooh, Ironbound Beastmaster. Now this might be a new to .27 unit that I've never seen before. The Ironbound Beastmaster is got a demon whip of draining and is wearing an animal skin, and It's a cruel and wild brute who growls in the language of the untamed. It conditions beasts for combat with nets and malice, reasonable, and spurs them to fight its foes. Okay, so it releases beasts, I guess goad beasts. It makes beasts angrier if they're around. And because its name is Ironbound, I'm assuming it's just a new, like, Ironheart Preserver. It's a new protector of the vault that they've added. But I'm betting it doesn't like Iron Shot. And it doesn't. It's dead. It took an Iron Shot from both of us. And here comes a Lindworm. I'm just going to kind of chill here. A lot of things are coming. Okay, I've lost my servitor. But we cleared out a huge amount of enemies right there. I'm just going to rest and go back. Got ourselves a bunch of money. Look at that. So, I got blasted by the Ironbound Frostheart. Yeah, it looks like they reworked a lot of the vault's enemies. This is a new thing, too. I actually have 2 pips of Resist Cold, and it still did 30 damage to me and chased me in ice, so that's not nice. I'm going to summon a Servitor, and I'm going to... Man, that guy has max range on some kind of ice spell. I don't like it. I'm going to step back and just wait for it to come around the corner. And blast it. There we go. Hey, Snack. What is up, my friend? Yeah, I was going to make a formal announcement. This semester, I have to wake up so early in the morning that I might start shifting my nightly streaming schedule about a half-hour earlier start time and a half-hour earlier end time to compensate. We'll see. But yeah, I started early tonight and plan to end early to get my sleep. Okay, so now here's the Beastmaster with elephants. So I'm guessing that he can goad these elephants, which doesn't seem good for me. So I'm going to step back with my servitor and try to get the Beastmaster killed. We got him. And let's just launch Iron Shot at elephants. Both of us doing that should be good. Alright. You're still jet lagged, so this works? Well, good. I'm glad it works for you. Yeah, jet lag is the worst. I hope you get over it soon. Not knowing what time it is and having your body protest what time the clock says is just never a good spot to be in. This just in. Okay, so here's the Vault Sentinel. So this is a... They still have the old standby enemies from the vaults. They just seem to have added these Ironbound characters to the mix. Alright, I've been marked. Time to go when you get marked. And we step back in, step out. Okay, so Sentinels, Preservers, Convokers, Guards, unchanged. And then they put in some more stuff. I gotcha. So Thunderhawks are the ones I haven't seen. Fair enough. Alright, so this is time just to cast Starburst. A couple times, and Iron Shot should just take care of that. It did. If anybody has a better kite shield, I'm all for it. Alright, I gotta get out of here. I'm guessing that the Ironbound Frostheart does not like Starburst. I don't think anybody really likes it, except for pure fire enemies. Alright, we'll just go ahead and Starburst this situation. I think the Starburst did a good job. I'm marked again, so I'm going to leave and wait for this to wear off. Step down. I'm going to summon a Servitor and start peppering these characters with Iron Shot. Feeling good. Frost Hearts are less deadly if you're not adjacent to any walls. I see. So they have an ability that's like Frozen Ramparts or something? Or it just it benefits from walls in some fashion. I'm getting pegged. I gotta go. I gotta go. I see. Yeah, I got... That's what... I got hit by that very early in the episode before you got here, Snack, and it was confusing me because I have 2 pips of resist cold, and it hit me for 30. Like, I came around a corner. The Ironbound Frostheart was at max range, but I was next to a wall, like you say, and it just blasted me. And I was like, whoa, I just got hit real hard by something. So it was surprise number 1 that a frost spell could operate at such range, and that it did so much damage given my resist cold. Oh god, that's a big slime creature. Alright. Okay. I can't even count how many times right there my enemies were distracted by the gold because of Gozag. Hey! Just found a scroll of acquirement just chilling on the ground right there on Vaults 1. We will read it. That is a very good ring. So, the Manual of Evocations is really tempting, though. Boy, this is kind of a tough call. I don't have resist electricity. I'm immune to poison, and I'm already flying, so all the ring would be doing is giving me armor class 4 and resist electricity, but that's actually really good. Yeah, it is. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, and I don't know how much a super high skill in evocations turns the corner for this character, you know? Given that you just mentioned that there's enemies called Thunderhulks, I might want some resist electricity just to help make me more hardy. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Like, evocations isn't hard for me to train. I already have it at a pretty good level. So, Scarf of Repulsion is interesting because it looks like it gives you Reflect. Repelling missiles, which is nice. Yeah, I think I already have it to 10. Well, let me look at my skills. Yeah, evocations is at 11, which is fine, right? And I probably don't want to take off my cloak for that scarf. I think the ring is an upgrade. I would wear it probably over the +6 ring of intelligence, I think, but we'll see. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and acquire and pick up the ring. And let me look at my spells. 13/2/2. If I were to put on this ring instead of this, how do my spells go now? Slightly worse, but not so bad that yeah, exactly. I'm thinking about Vaults 5 with Storm Dragons already. You could also get a Titan on Vaults 5, right? Hey, Arya, hello, good evening. Your mom's surgery was a success? Oh, that is fantastic. I'm so glad to hear that. I know last week we were so worried about it, and that is really good news. Alright, we're just going to mow these guys down. Yeah, and, you know, I could run into Nicola. I don't think I've seen him yet. It's just, in general, it's just a nice... Oh, thank you, Arya. Yeah, I missed you guys too. It was kind of the holiday weekend, so I wasn't able to stream as much as normal, but I'm back now. Yeah, it was definitely a really busy time. It's good to come back though and just play some good old Dungeon Crawl. Just a game that I know well, so I understand what the controls are. Man, I'll tell you what. Starburst, I wasn't super amped on getting it at first, but it's a very nice spell. Ah, cool, you're playing RuneScape in Minecraft? That's a sweet little mod crossover. So here's the Ironbound Thunderhulk, which is my first time seeing this enemy. Yeah, the servitor wasn't getting hit, Enon, and just blasting stuff. So it looks like an ogre, almost. It's like an ogre slash juggernaut, the Ironbound Thunderhawk, a brutish figure, hastily armored in scraps of leather and metal to combat a fearsome intruder. On its back is an antique arcane lightning rod, which calls down thunder on distant foes, although it cannot hit nearby targets. Is the lightning rod that it has just like the evocable item, the lightning rod? And it can call down lightning that does 3 dice 21. That's pretty... Oh, it's a different thing? Okay. That's a pretty scary... Oh, it's a single target thunderbolt, so it doesn't shoot. Interesting. You're playing Minecraft RuneScape server? That's awesome, Arya. Alright, I'm going to summon my servitor, and we're just going to blast... And blast. Iron Shot just does a really good job. It is a well-performing nuke. It can't hit anything 1 to 2 tiles away from it, so once you get close, the lightning is no longer a thing. It's probably pretty strong, though, and could just bash you with its melee weapon, correct? Give you a good hit on the noggin. Oh, wow. Okay, I was worried because it looked like an ogre, and it was so late in the dungeon, I was just assuming it was strong. It was not. I'll tell you what, the 4 extra pips of armor class that we got from that ring, I can really... I'm probably imagining it, but I can just really feel the stoutness. Oh boy. Man, I thought I had killed most of the enemies. I had not. Alright. Boy, that that frost heart really packs a punch. I'll tell you what. Jeez. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just going to say, Snack. I mean, that frost heart right there just ripped me apart. And it's interesting that resist cold doesn't really nullify them. Seems like they've made the upper levels of the vaults considerably more challenging than they used to be. It helps mitigate their melee attacks. Oh, I got shafted. Oh my mercy, this is a bad place to get shafted. Okay. Hey, Amanda, good evening. How you doing? Oh boy, this is a bunch of sleeping enemies, so I need to... I don't have any mapping. I guess I just go into the corner to fight less. I'm doing great, Amanda. Thank you for asking. I'm going to teleport. I don't know if I'm going to get a better location than this. But, you think Starburst is going to rip this apart, Enon? You're probably right. I'm probably overthinking it. You know what I'll do? I'm going to Brilliance. And then we're going to Starburst. 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 And Iron Shot. Oh, Starburst. Iron Shot. Iron Shot. Iron Shot. Iron Shot. There we go. So when you say the Centaurs got promotions, you mean they just buffed all of the Centaurs? There's a lot of good stuff here. Oh, all Centaurs are now... Yeah, I mean, regular Centaurs are just a little bit too weak, aren't they? Ow. Man, these Spriggan Defenders are taking no damage from my spells. What is going on? Ow. Oh, they're just dodging. That's what it is. Yeah, they are well equipped for it. Okay. Well, then in this case... I think I just tried to teleport away. Hey, Cowboy. Good evening, my friend. How you doing? Ice Blast. I have Hailstorm, I guess, which would hit, or Frozen Ramparts, or Freeze. Like, my initial freeze spells would work, but I don't have anything much later than that. I could Sticky Flame. Right? Okay. I'm gonna get killed. This is an interesting thing with Djinni, where it's like... Oh, and Magic Dart always hits, doesn't it? Or it hits really well. I get into this spot where it's like... Oh, I see what you mean, Cowboy. My wand. I basically can't use my spells because I don't have enough hit points. Like, I have to remember this. Perfect. It's... Oh, something went invisible. Alright, well, we survived, which is important. We need teleportation. I would like magic mapping to see the way up. Summoning scroll for that cheap is pretty good. And a scroll of fear for that cheap is also good. Man, did they make scroll shops cheaper? This is very cheap. I know, these are like the cheapest scrolls I've ever seen. You don't get a scroll of fear for like 50 gold. Doesn't really happen. Alright. Oh, I forgot I had this hat. Oh, but my helmet's actually better. Alright, so we'll drop the Helmet of Intelligence. We'll drop the Staff of Poison. And I will probably be dropping Ring of Ice, Amulet of Reflection. Let's see. Enchant Weapon is pretty useless. Brand Weapon isn't that fantastic either. Alright, there we go. Okay. So, I'm going to read the mapping. Oh yeah, flight potions are pretty... Good point. Don't need those. I'm reading this just so I can easily find the way out. Up, and we found it. Oh, here's a jerk. I'm going to stick a flame on you and then Starburst. Iron Shot. Alright. Okay, let's finish mapping out this floor first. Just do things sequentially. A Potion of Might. Ice Beast. Okay. They're sleeping. Alright, we got them. Alright, that floor is now done. So let's go down, but on our own terms. Another Scroll of Summoning. Pretty good. Oh, we got a bad... Okay, so here's a question. I got the Nameless Horror. If I go up the steps, does the Nameless Horror only last a certain amount of time, or is it indefinite? Like, can I just wait it out up here? It's permanent? That's pretty funny. Alright, then I should deal with it immediately. I see. So the red sphere indicates permanent summoning, huh? Nah, you're right, Enon. It wasn't that hard. I'm still scared of it, though. This is a bit of a tricky spot. Killed it. Oh, so they just wreck your summons. I see. I'm just going to keep going intelligence. Oh, look at this. We got Haunt as our spell. Death does approach on Black Wings, Amanda. It's scary. Is Haunt good? I think I remember casting that before and it being actually pretty good. Let me look at it. Great. Big at... Let's see. Just a big 7th level spell. Let me check it out. Calls wraiths and ghosts to haunt the caster's target. They will only attack the creature they are haunting. They will dissipate quickly once their target dies. But it could also summon a Nameless Horror. That's pretty funny. So it's like a damage over time? Or it's just an entity just doing damage? That's fine. Potion of Haste is great. Love to see it. It spawns a bunch of ghost monsters? Well, that's terrific. Ring of Magical Power. Well, we can't use that, so let's drop it. I hope we didn't pick that up. Okay, good. I think we left it there. Thank goodness. I'm going to try it. So it summons, like, the gamut of different spectral enemies.